But I'm not rooster cruising and making idiotic ramblings. I am kicking my nephew's butt in a game of pool. Come on. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I think on that last video I told you guys that this load right here that we are doing now was going to suck. So let me go into detail of why that's going to suck. Okay, picking up it's JB Hunt load. JB Hunt doesn't have anything to do with this equation, other than the fact that's who the broker is. JB Hunt and I negotiated a $3.69 per mile load going home. Successfully negotiated a $3.59 per mile load coming up here. I'm pretty sure it's what it was. I'll have to double check my figures after a while. So this load, I negotiated at a high rate because of what this load was. It was picking up at Procter & Gamble and going to a grocery distribution warehouse that I don't normally do. That particular grocery distribution warehouse is about, I'd like to say it's 4 miles from my driveway, but it is by the way the crow flies. By the time you drive the road, it is about 6 miles. We'll continue this conversation in just a moment. No, we won't. We'll go ahead and continue it. I'll call that person back. Every time I'm making a video, David Crandall calls me. So Dave, if you're watching this video, every time I make a video, you call me. So when I don't answer the phone, Dave, it's because I'm making a video. Alright, so we went to Procter & Gamble. Our pickup time was 1700. I got over there at 10:30. I was way early. They made me leave. Told me come back at 17:30. So we're gonna go. Told me come back at 1700. It's now 16:30, so we're gonna go back over there and see what happens. And these guys, man, I'm gonna stop and let this guy in because when I tried to come into this pilot, nobody stopped. They were like 5 of them in a row. They just come on out, you know. It's like everybody driving down the road with their heads up their butts and don't pay attention to their fellow man, you know. But if you swing out, you can make that turn into this truck stop, you know. But when you got a lot of traffic, it's hard to swing out in that left lane, you know. So anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go back over here to Procter & Gamble and see if they will load us up, and then we'll touch base with you guys in a bit. See ya. I don't know if I got this on video a while ago or not, but anyway, like you slide tandems all the way to the rear, and then as you can tell, don't give much turning radius, and so as you can see that some drivers take out the curbs. But you can feel it if you know what you're doing. Well, anyway, we gotta go right over here to dock door 456, which is just right here. Gotta drop the trailer and then bobtail down there to the receiving dock, or shipping office, I mean. You gotta check in with nobody, you just gotta sit there and take a nap in the truck until they call you. She said average wait times was 1 to 3 hours. So we will take a nap. And anyway, so yeah, we're gonna have like 1 to 3 hours on this end. We're gonna call this JB Hunt guy, let him know we're here. Yard man, you open your doors. And so yeah. We're gonna stop here, let the yard man do his thing. We're gonna go open our door back there. Right back. Alright, so we got our doors open, the yard man's gonna move. We gotta go to 456. And it's on the wrong side, you know. Where is 456 at? There's 455, 456 is right here. I don't know what these guys are doing. Oh, Snyder down there backing up. Everybody's in my way. So So we're going to try to blindside in that hole. It'd be a good place to set up a camera, but it's tie a hole and it's going to be quite ugly. Because I don't think we can back in over yonder and hit it. We might try to nose in by this central and jack it around in there. You know, this yard man right here, get out of my way. Had to wake him up, make him move. So there's our door right there. Now let's pull. Let's see if we can't nose this thing in. There's a hole right here. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't work, we will come back out of it, you know. I think it might work. I'll tell you, it's a whole different ball game when you got them tandems slid to the rear. Oh yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. That worked out perfect, ladies and gentlemen. Too bad we didn't have a camera set back there, because that worked out great, you know. Holy smokes. Just gonna get the front end around this trailer right here. And we can probably pull back up right here and be better off. But I'm a stubborn old goat, you know. I'm a stubborn old goat when it comes to doing things the smart way. But look at that, I think we got that in there in one stinking shot. You know? One stinking shot. Holy smokes. Oh yeah. Man, that was awesome, dude. Look at that. No pull-ups. Right on the money. We did it. Good. 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 Crack myself up. I should be a yard man for a living. You know. There it is. Oop, there it is. Oop, there it is.
You're watching Idiotic Ramblings with Life is Good. Come on.
Okay, well, I lied. That Procter & Gamble took exactly 1 hour to load the truck. So now we are at the Love's, just right here, just south of Dayton, Ohio. We're going to take a 10-hour break right here. Get up about 5 in the morning. Go home. We'll be home about noon. Well, we gotta get a truck wash. If my calculations are correct, we'll be able to go get a truck wash, go home, put it in the driveway, get an 8-hour sleeper break in the driveway, in my driveway. Load delivers at 10 o'clock at night. So if we take an 8-hour sleeper break at home, we'll make it. As long as we're in the driveway by 2 o'clock, 8 hours later. Be tight. I think we can do it. Anyway, we're going to analyze that, so we'll keep you guys posted. See you on the road. I'm watching Adventures in Trucking with Indiana Jack while I watch this guy back in beside me and hope he does a fine job. So far, he's staying far away from me. So that is awesome. You guys hear Adventures in Trucking with Indiana Jack? He's doing good, man. This guy's looking good. Beautiful, sir. Beautiful.
That's really not so bad.
Yes, sir.
But if it's open, if it's the kind of way station,
I let him know I could see the back of the trailer over on the other side. That's why he was giving me the thumbs up.
You know, like,
Because I gave him the thumbs up, let him know he was good on that side. Yes, sir. Didn't even have to get out of the truck. How you like that? Good, you good. We're good. We're good. All right. Figure y'all enjoy that. I'm going to go back to watching Indiana Jack. See ya. Well, good morning. I don't know where we are. I don't know where we are in this video making process. We got loaded there, Procter & Gamble, yesterday in a record speed setting 1 hour. The load was scheduled to pick up at 1700, and we were loaded at 1800. We started our day yesterday early, so our 14-hour clock ran out 2 hours after 1800. So we came down here to this Love's, took a 10-hour break, and now we are going to go home. It is 5 a.m. Eastern time. We will be home in 6 hours. I think we go right here. Gotta love leaving a place in the darkness. We'll stop just for you armchair law enforcement people. So we're gonna go home by way of the Blue Beacon there in Knoxville. Truck is absolutely filthy. And needs a bath. This load delivers at 2200 tonight on a Saturday night. I knew all that when I booked it. You know, I knew what it was, when I knew what it was picking up. I knew where it was delivering. But here's the deal, right? So here's why all that happened. We will, you know what, this battery's dying. I had it plugged up, but I think it did not charge. Sometimes the plug malfunctions. So we'll get into that. Rate negotiating after a while when the sun comes up. We've had more coffee. But this was my better option for a weekend running and going home. Getting a reset at the house. Well, I won't get a reset because it delivers at 2200, and I got a load booked out on Monday morning going to Iowa. By the time you watch this, I will be in Iowa. 75 south. We want to go south. Definitely want to go south because I live in the south. Don't I sound southern to you people? Watch my steer tire there. You put concrete on it. Now, you know what? We got headlights on this bad boy. Let's turn them on. Makes a big difference when you can see where you're going. Come on. There you go. I still haven't made that shifting video. I gotta practice my shifting, you know. I gotta get to where I don't scrub any of them. So you gotta make a shifting video. You don't want to be grinding gears on a shifting video. They'd be like, oh my God, he just ground that gear, you know. Yeah. My transmission, I'll grind them if I want to. They make new ones every day, people. Come on. Not that big of a deal. This stinking rambling alley, man, I tried to go through the settings and it's showing too much of the map view, and I've been through the settings 2 or 3 times, and I've changed it once successfully, but I don't know, it's just not cooperating. So anyway, we're gonna plug this camera back in, let her charge a little bit. And we'll come back to you here shortly with some idiotic ramblings of why we chose what we did and how we chose what we did, and blah blah blah. So we'll see you guys shortly. Well, I don't know what's going on here. Nobody's talking on the radio, but it's not a backup very much. So that's probably why. Well, I was hoping to get down here to the, looks like it might be construction. Hoping to get down here to the, well, I was trying to remember the name of the town. Doggone it. I'm tipping my, Corbin, right? Corbin, Kentucky. Skill House. London. Corbin. Blah, blah, blah. Holy smokes, come here a million times. Taking a many 10-hour breaks. No, it is not construction. some kind of wreck. Man, that was a beautiful twin steer rotator wrecker, man. That thing was beautiful, wasn't it? But somebody had a fire. I think that one got just a little bit warm. Well, I don't know what it was, what it used to be, but it was a big truck at one time, and she burnt. In gear, man. So we're gonna go down here to the Corbin Way Station / Rest Haven and use the bathroom because I got to go. And there wasn't any footage since we pulled out up there in Kentucky, so we got to discuss why we chose the run we chose, even though it's a grocery warehouse, because you people know I despise grocery warehouses. This is London, Kentucky, Peterbilt on your left. They build themselves gliders. I guess they're still building gliders. So if you want a good glider, Peterbilt glider with a cat, that'd probably be the place to go right there. They build some nice trucks. I guess I don't know anybody that owns one, so I don't really have any experience in the situation. I just think I would prefer that over a Fitzgerald, in my opinion. But it's just my opinion. Everybody's got one. You know what to say. You know what to say and how that goes. But anyway, so after we get out of this Corbin, Kentucky, we'll keep calling it Corbin until somebody corrects me, way station, we will discuss why we chose what we did. And it looks like it's going to rain, man. That's just not cool. Because I'm going to wash this truck down here in Knoxville. It's not been washed in 3 weeks. Or has it been a month? It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. Just needs a bath. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. I'll aim for it. So if we get the green light. Yep, green light. And the way station's closed. Well, I'm going in there anyway. I don't care. Come on. Beep, beep, beep. I love this Corbin, Kentucky way station / rest haven. They have a really clean bathroom. Probably the cleanest bathroom you will find. Yeah. This is the proper way to enter. I'm pretty sure I always go the right direction, and all those guys over there right now are currently facing the wrong direction. Okay, see, I did all that without ever touching the brakes. Their gross weight today is 72,000 pounds. I see this arrow, see this arrow right here on the ground. You guys see that right there in the pavement? It points this direction, right? So that means you should pull into these spots facing this way, you know? Not the other way. That's handicap. Handicap. So, because the reason why is how you have to exit this place. We'll show you that on the way out. Okay. Go use the restroom, and this is where I had to leave you guys out here. So we'll see you in just a moment. Alright, if you guys are seeing some streaks there, I just cleaned the windshield. Hopefully they'll dissipate here in a moment. Do a tug test, make sure I pulled my pin while I was in the bathroom. Can't trust any of these truck drivers. So we can't get these gears without grinding anything today. Some guys been noticing I'm a gear grinder. Hey, if you can't find them, grind them, man. That's the motto. That is the motto of the day. That you can pour a new one in it tomorrow. Come on. They're making them out of water. Just pour a new one in. So yeah, guys, you cannot be afraid to stop here, man. This place is awesome. You've got your own little exit lane. They don't mess with you. They don't harass you. It's called a rest haven for a reason. The only time I won't come in here is when the scale is open. And you guys are asking what that place right there on the right. That's a inspection barn. They have a pit. You can pull in there and they'll do a DOT inspection on you and make you have a bad day in a real big hurry, and a big expensive bad day on top of that. So yeah, the only time I will not come in here is if they are open and I get a green light. Because then you go in there like, look at this idiot. He's confused. Well, so I just don't risk it. Even though they would probably not say anything, I still don't risk it. You guys hear any gear grinding going on? Some guy, he's made a couple comments. Are you slamming that thing in the gear, driver? Well, no, I'm just a rookie, man. But anyway, I don't know what he's talking about. So, why we chose the run we did. Yes, this is a grocery warehouse and I despise grocery distribution. I worked at this particular grocery distribution for 7 years. Actually drove a truck for them. Didn't actually work for the grocery warehouse. I worked for the trucking company. Dedicated to that facility for 7 years. And the docks they wanted me to back this thing into is a monster to get in. I don't know. But anyway. I got to do some more research too because it delivers at 2200. I think they only receive it during the morning hours, but what do I know? So anyway, so Coyote had a load. I booked a load. I came off of vacation. 4th of July was Wednesday. I came off of vacation. I went to work on Thursday, but I actually didn't book a load until Thursday. I think that's right. But anyway, going to Ohio. I did not book one out of Ohio on Thursday because I delivered in Ohio on Friday morning. I was not clear on my delivery schedule because the load picked up late. Whoever had the load before would drop the ball and did not pick the load up. So the load got picked up 2 days late, which was not my fault. So the broker had it showing as a 2200 Friday night delivery. I'm like, holy crap, that's going to really mess me up. Well, I found out it was a first come, first serve on Friday morning, but I was still wary of it. But anyway, there was several loads on the board that went to my house. Because all the loads are picking up on Friday, they were short haul runs, delivered Monday, paying, $1,200 to $1,500. And I did not want to stay out over the weekend for just $1,200. If I want to stay out over the weekend, I'm going to make $2,000 or $3,000. It'll be worth my while to stay out here. This truck needs to earn about $1,000, $1,100 a day to even make it feasible, right? So anyway, so there was 3 or 4 loads on the board going right to my house. 3 of the loads from 3 different brokers came out of the same town, going to the same place. So I pretty much knew what it was. It was going to the Peyton warehouse, which is Kroger. That's a whole nother topic, but it was going to the Peyton distribution there in Cleveland, Tennessee. Coyote had one Picked up Friday, delivered Monday. JB Hunt, I had one, picked up Friday, delivered Saturday night. At first I thought it was Saturday morning, but it turns out it's Saturday night. And who was the other broker? Some other broker had one. Oh yeah, I don't remember who it was because I was not set up with him, so I didn't call him. So I called Coyote. They had it for $800. They were the first one I called. The lovely Miss Kincaid was out of work. She's my contact person with Coyote. She was out that day, and I had a really hard time getting a hold of anybody with Coyote. It was virtually impossible. I tried several different numbers. I finally pulled up the DAT load board, and I seen some Coyote had some loads on the DAT board, so I called that number and got a hold of a Coyote rep. And he told me, he said, yeah, we got $800 on that. And I said, well, dude, I said, the average market rate is, I think it was 11 something. And I said, but I would want more than that. And he said, well, what would you want? And I said 1,400. And he said, well, because at first he could probably try, he'd put an offer in at 12. I said, well, I'd like to see 14. And then that way we could split it, But anyway, which was high. That 1,400 on 300 and, hang on, the mileage on that was 387 miles. Well, that's north of $4 a mile, And the reasoning was, for my high bid was, well, A, you've got to you got to sit on it all weekend. B, it's heavy load. And C, it's grocery distribution on both ends. So I bid it high because of the aggravation. Never heard back from him. Gave him like 5 or 6 hours. And also during that time I placed an offer on the JB Hunt 360 app of $1,450, which again is high. I think JB Hunt had it like $991, something stupid, right? And then they came back with a counter offer at $1,016. So I countered back at $1,449. They countered back at $993. I like to play that little game, So I never did do another counter. I just let it sit there. So finally, about 9:30 a.m., I had just got unloaded. You guys saw it in the video. I think it was 9:30. I don't even. It was really early, but a JB Hunt rep called me, and on Friday morning, he called me and said, "Hey, you still interested in that load to Cleveland, Tennessee?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Could you meet me at 12:50?" And I said, "Well, how about you meet me at 1400?" And he said 1340 and it's yours. And I said, is that all you got in it? He's like, yeah. I said, okay, I'll take it. So there you go. Got a JB Hunt 360 load for $13.40. Going right to my house. And that is $3.46 a mile. If you guys want to break that out. So that's what we did, And I thought I was going to get detention on both ends, but I didn't get nothing on the load site. Only took an hour to load it, which is good. I'm not complaining. But Peyton's side, it's a minimum of 4 hours. I mean, I'd be extremely shocked to get me out of there faster than 4 hours. I mean, that place sucks. And I know everybody that works there, but I'm sorry, guys, but your operation sucks. And that's why I don't do grocery warehouses. They treat you like a third world citizen. They unload the truck for the time matter, but they keep you held hostage for 4 hours while they count and break down the bloody product. I don't understand why I gotta stay there while you repalletize every bloody pallet, every bloody piece. I mean, count the product, charge me by the case, and cut me loose. There's no point in me sitting there the whole time you're restacking the freight. That has nothing to do with me. It just really ticks me off. I can't stand it. I mean, you know how many pieces are on the truck. When I get there, charge me for those pieces. I pay you the lumper fee and then let me go. You know, I mean, it's that simple. It's not rocket science. I mean, the piece count is not going to change. I have no control of the piece count anyway. It's a shipper load count, receiver unload count. I mean, I got no horse in that race. You know, shipper sealed it, receiver broke it. I'm not responsible for none of it. You know, but anyway, so to make me sit there while you break every pallet down and restack it to meet your warehousing needs is not. It's just asinine. And it needs to be changed. Holy smokes, got me on a soapbox. So anyway, that's why we chose what we did. Like I said, because all the other loads were those short hauls like North Carolina, Indiana, Chicago, Detroit, whatever, for $1,200 to $1,500 for the weekend. It just was not worth staying out here. You know. So I can go home, sit at my house versus sitting at a truck stop. So it's a win-win. You know. So that's what we are doing. We're going to get down to Knoxville, wash this truck, get it in the driveway by 1300, and squeeze in an 8-hour sleeper, and then go 4 miles up the road to deliver, and then go back home. And then we leave out Monday going to Davenport, Iowa. And I forgot to turn the jake brake on. So there's the jake brake. Y'all hear that? Go back to our cruising altitude of 66 miles an hour. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that rant, and we'll see you on down the road. Beautiful, man, absolutely beautiful. Those are two good-looking Harleys just went by. We just climbed Jellicoe, jamming to the tunes. Makes me want to go camping. A Hot Rod Hog lives back there to exit 29, I believe, in Kentucky. He's going to see this video and say, "Why didn't you stop, driver?" Well, Hot Rod Hog, I apologize. I got to go. I got to be home and in my driveway by 1300. And my niece lives right over here in Scott County. And her husband is the game warden in this region. And this is also where I used to go four-wheeling a lot. A place called Brimstone. And also Royal Blue. I only rode Royal Blue a couple of times. Most of the time we rode Brimstone. First half of my four-wheeling career, we did Windrock at Oliver Springs, otherwise known as Cold Creek. But anyway, yeah, I forget what I turned the camera on for. Got it? Turn it on for something? I forgot. I don't know. Alright, I'll turn it off. Maybe I'll remember after a while. Oh, I remember. I don't know, I guess you guys might have noticed a change with my commercials. I want to apologize to you people for that. I am running a test for about a month here. I used to just have the single ad at the front of the video, and then an ad at the rear of the video. Putting the ad at the rear of the video did not change my revenue. So I started allowing YouTube to select ad placements, which I'm not really a fan of, because you get 2 or 3 commercials in there in the middle of my videos, and it's nothing more annoying than watching someone's video and all of a sudden it cuts to a commercial break. I no longer deal with that stuff because I have what they call YouTube Red, which is now YouTube Premium. I don't see commercials, so I have ad-free watching. And also with YouTube Premium, gets me other features like music and behind. I mean, I can background. I can turn on idiotic ramblings, turn the screen off, and it's still going to play, and I can just listen to it and not watch it. You know. So if you ever want to just listen to anything and not watch it. Anyway, and plus another side benefit to YouTube Premium is that more proceeds goes toward the creator. See, it's like pennies on the dollar for a view. I mean, it's like, it takes a lot of views to make a dollar, you know, or even a penny, but it's crazy, the cents per view or whatever. So yeah, it takes a lot to add up to a dollar. But YouTube Red or YouTube Premium, as I am, if I only watch one person's channel, then they get all of that money, so they get a bigger piece of the pie. Now the more channels I watch, that subscription base gets cut and divided amongst the creators. But anyways, there's that. I just want to call it. I just wanted to touch base and apologize for the commercials if you guys have noticed. Because my average watch time is only 7 minutes anyway, so these 45-minute long videos, you only catching 7 minutes of it, so you're not. Chances are you're only seeing one commercial anyway, so it's all good. But if commercials annoy you, then get YouTube Red, you know. So there's that. Anyway, we just up here going across the top of the mountain before we start our downhill journey into Knoxville. So later. Wonder what's going on here. If I thought it was a funeral, I'd stop. I don't know. Is it? It is. Well, we just about have it knocked out. We are 25 miles away, and it's only 12:09. So we're gonna make it in perfect time to probably get 9 hours. So we might even squeeze in a 10. I don't know if we'll squeeze 10 in now. We can't get a 10 because we got to be there at 10. So we'll definitely get the 8-hour sleeper break on. That'll stop that 14-hour clock. Then we'll be able to make that 6-mile drive, make the delivery, and then 6 miles back. Beautiful. So anyway, don't know where I'm at in this video making process. Really didn't do a whole lot of videoing. I think I only drove like an hour after I picked it up. Well, 30 minutes after I picked it up. And took a 10-hour break, got up and headed out today. We did stop up there in Knoxville, get the truck washed. Did not show you that. Been there and done that. That was the first wash job it's had in a month. So we didn't even dry it because it was raining when we washed it. So, yeah. That's where we are. But anyway, I just thought I'd chime in there and say we are done. Probably won't show you guys the delivery side because it'll be dark and blah blah blah, you know. So unless it's just a really fun dock, which I'm sure it will be. And I'll be really surprised if it is actually a $2,200 delivery, you know. So we'll see. We shall see. But if we don't video any of that, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day or night, whatever it is you're watching this. I appreciate you tuning in to my idiotic ramblings. And hopefully this pops on Tuesday. And I'll be in Walcott, Iowa at the Jamboree on Wednesday and Thursday. So if you're running by there, stop in and say hi, man. We'll be there somewhere. We won't be a part of the show. We'll have our junk hid way back in the back. This old girl is bad need of polishing, man. She's bad. Haven't been polished since way before Mid-America Trucking Show. Is that right? Mid-America? Anyway, one up there in Louisville. And when was that? March? I have not had the old girl shined up since I went to Vegas in what, February, March? I don't know. So it's way overdue. A couple of truck washers have gotten carried away with some of the soap. And she took a beating. So anyway. So yeah, if you guys are in Walcott on Wednesday, the 11th of July, and the July the 12th, swing in there and give me a shout. Be glad to meet you, man. Y'all have a good one. See you. Well, I lied to you guys. I thought I'd show you our final leg here. I decided that it is currently 21:15. We're going to go over here and get checked in. Our appointment was 2,200. We'll keep you apprised of how long it takes. I've already decided if they give me a dock door that's in between two trucks, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to give the yard man $20 to back it in, because I'm pretty confident that I cannot do it. I think this goes over here on the dry side, so they'll probably give me one of those two doors. I mean, not one of those. There's like 7 doors they use, but you got all your Crete, Schaefer's, JB Hunts, and it's just a horrendous dock to get into. You know, just an absolutely horrendous dock. Schaefer's just pulling out of that one. Maybe I'll get lucky. You know, even without anybody in there, it's a job. So we will keep you posted, ladies and gentlemen. We'll keep you posted. So we'll see you in a moment. Little guard knew what he was doing, man. He seen this big long-nosed pig come in. He said, yeah, he got on the radio immediately, hollered to the yard man, said, keep door 37 open. We're going to put that pig in door 37, which is the very first door right here. So I think we can handle that. Come on. Gotta love it. Alright, let's go get the doors open. With a dash mounted camera, it's not going to be very exciting for you, but as you can tell, there's just no real estate here. If you got back in between a couple trucks and a concrete wall will take you out. It's just it's very brutal. I've seen many trucks get torn up here, you know. So it's a shame I don't have the head cam on so you can see that LED light back there working. It's like landing at 747. It's pretty awesome, my man. Pretty awesome. Bifocals mess with me. Bifocals messing up my peripheral vision. chalk back here in the way. Get this old girl come back around up and under herself. We'll be alright, you know. Come on, Betsy, go on back around. Almost like oversteer a little bit, but when you get tight quarters, that trailer is straight, you know. I'm just gonna pull up and get it the 2 inches it needs over there, and we are good. Come on. Now I gotta go back there and move that wheel chop. Somebody left it right over it. Lazy truck drivers. Lazy, stinking truck drivers. Sometimes those metal edges will cut your tires if you're not careful. Be right back. Alright guys, we are all checked in. It's only 9:30, my appointment was for 10. That should be done by midnight. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the feed here, and then while I'm sitting here for 2 hours I can start working on editing this footage and get it put up. Because Wednesday and Thursday I'm going to be at a truck show in Walcott, Iowa. So I'll be busy. Probably will not be a video. Maybe Friday. It depends on how much time we got. But anyway, so there's that. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I definitely appreciate you guys watching, and keep sending those random clips. I'm enjoying them, and thanks for the mail. I'll make a mail call. Probably already have made the mail call by the time you see this video. Time travel's a funny thing. So anyway, you guys have a good night, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.
When I'm not having a relaxing day at the beach, I'm watching Life is Good. Come on!